One exercise that'll get you to start exercising, to lose weight, and to feel better. What's up? My name is Albert Lopez. Welcome back to the channel. This is not a vlog. This is just not a sit down video. It's a stand up video. Look at, I lost 45 pounds. I used to weigh 180. I brought it down to 135. Right now I'm currently at 134, but I fluctuated and everything. So this is exactly what I did to lose that weight and also gain a little bit of muscle. So that's where it's like, where did it start? I would work out before, I would exercise before, I would eat in a certain way, and I would always start and quit, start and quit, start and quit. But I'm gonna tell you the one exercise right out of the gate right here that'll get you, that got me, I should say, because if I did it, then it's just, I'm just telling you what I did. I'm sharing it with you. Start going for walks. That simple. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't drive anywhere. Just start walking. But there's a sauce to this. There's a little bit of intention that you're gonna add. And I'm telling you, the second thing, the secret here, I don't even want to call it a secret, but it is a hack. It is something that you have to add. Because if you go for a walk every day, Monday through Sunday, and you don't add the intention, the back end work, you're gonna stop. You're gonna quit. You're not gonna keep on going. It's not gonna stick. It's not gonna root. It's not gonna become a lifestyle. The moment I started walking with this intention, I have not stopped. And it snowballed. It created momentum. It created me starting to do other exercises that I won't even get into right now. I'll do another video on that. But what started it all was a simple walk with the intention. The intention to raise my attitude. Now, what does that mean, Albert? I'll tell you what that means. Better your attitude. That's just like a more common way of saying elevate your frequency, your energy. You've heard it. Everything vibrates. Everything's an energy. Now, I don't want to get more all spacey and hoodoo voodoo type of thing. So I'm talking in basic, just common language. You raise your attitude. You have a better attitude. That's the intention. I'm going to take this walk today to raise my attitude, to better my attitude. Today. How far should the walk be? Should I get a walking outfit? Should I get walking shoes? Should I get this? It doesn't matter. The least barrier that you can put, the least issues, the least things to do before the walk, the better. I would challenge you to just, whatever you're wearing, whatever you got going on. You're coming out of work and you got your clothes on or whatever. I do it during my work. I'd be doing deliveries, Uber Eats or whatever. I was like, I got time right now. I just delivered an order. There's a cool little block right here. This intention is, this walk right here is for the intention to raise my attitude. And I'd kind of look like along the way, like, okay, that stop sign, this is a really nice neighborhood. There's real cool trees. I'm gonna walk to that stop sign, which, you know, it's not like that far, but it's also not that close. Walking back, and I'd go. I'd leave my app on. I could get another order. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not trespassing. I'm not doing nothing on the sidewalk. Just just breathing, enjoying, looking, just going about. But the intention is set. It's set at the beginning to raise my attitude, to better my, here's something even more common, to better my punk attitude, my low-level victim mindset attitude. I'll get more into that later or watch my other videos about that. This is just how to get you to start exercising so you can lose the weight, so you can feel better. Do that. How many times a day? Minimally once. You're not doing it at all. So if you do it once, later on you got a little bit of time. Maybe you don't do Uber Eats. Maybe you go to work. Maybe in the morning before you go to work. No, but I walk a lot at work. I do this. That's because you have to. When you do a walk, because you're making yourself do it and you're adding an intention to it, it hits different. You're strengthening yourself. You're elevating your discipline. You don't want to do it. I want to go back in my car and turn on the air conditioning and go to my next order and make more money and all that good stuff. But I was making it a bit inconvenient for me right here, right now. Sometimes I'd be in the parking lot in the shopping center waiting for an order. I could be scrolling Instagram, watching YouTube videos, making YouTube videos. I love making these, but I go for a walk around the whole parking lot, or like, you know, the stretch of a shopping center from the last store to the last store and back, with the intention to better my attitude, to raise my attitude. That's all it takes. You elevate your attitude. You start doing those daily walks throughout the day. See, you don't even mess anything. I could be during your lunch. Nah, but I gotta eat during my lunch. I get it. Okay, how about when you're off work? Before you get in your car, you take a quick walk to the corner and back. Nah, but the homies from work, they're gonna start talking shit and whatever. I get it. Okay, then pull out. You know there's a park on your way home where no one's gonna see you. You throw on your favorite baseball hat, pull off to the side real quick. Just don't make it to where you have to drive off the path and pay for the entrance. Just find a spot where even a nice little calm, quiet neighborhood, has a lot of trees and stuff, whatever. No one's gonna trip that you're walking there. Pull off to the side. Just here to the stop sign, here to the corner, around the block, half the block. You've never done it before. You're doing something totally different. You're changing the recipe. You're gonna get a different freaking result. It's what happened with me. I started raising my attitude. Why? Because I was programming myself to raise my attitude. By why? By elevating my frequency through movement, pumping blood, flowing blood, and adding an intention. What's going to happen after that? That walk is going to turn into curiosity. What else can I do, Albert? You're going to come back to the channel. You're going to ask questions in the comments, or you're going to go join me in the mindset group I got going on. Link in the description. Mr. Albert Lopez Mindset Coaching. You could ask questions there, or just come here to the comments. What do I do next? We'll talk about that in another video, but the thing is to start the curiosity to better yourself. Now, why does this work? Because you're changing your mindset. It's not the walk. It's the walk with the intention. That's the mindset. You're changing your mind. A walk's just a walk. I walk at the swap meet. I walk at work. I walk with my kids. I walk when I take them to practice. I walk a lot at work or whatever. Like, yeah, but you've never changed your mindset to add this intention. You're changing your mindset that a walk is not just a walk. You're not exercising to lose weight for the vacation. You're not exercising to lose weight or to feel better for the quinceañera, the wedding, the party, the whatever. No, you're programming yourself. You're changing your mindset. You're changing the way you look at things so the things that you look at change. I'm doing this walk to better my attitude. What? You want to better yourself? See how that switches? I'm not doing this nowhere in that thing that you say, I'm gonna start walking because I want to lower my cholesterol. I want to lower my high blood pressure. I want to look different. I want to lose weight. I want to get buff. I want to look better for my lady. No, all you did was to change my mindset, to elevate my attitude, to better my attitude. And the walk is not changing your attitude. It isn't. Your walk is changing your attitude, but your mindset is changing by you adding that intention to the walk. Like, I have a better mindset because I'm adding an intention to this walk. That's going to create momentum. It's going to create curiosity. This feels good because what's going to happen? Your attitude is going to get better. So you're going to have a better attitude towards walking. So you're going to walk a little further next time. Short period of time, you'll be walking a little further, a little bit more. You're going to get curious. You're going to ask questions. What else can I do? This is great. And then I'll give you those instructions. It's just adding different basic exercises, nothing else. Still no gym pass, still no nothing. What about some push-ups in the morning? We'll talk about that more later. But this is just to create that startup, that giddy up, that momentum. Like, I want to start doing something. You got that curiosity. You've watched this far. It's obvious that you're curious. You're curious about, oh, there's more to this. I know I could be better. And I've tried everything. I've tried to get a better job. I try to get more money. I try to buy my lady flowers. I try to spend more time with the kid, but just it doesn't grab. It doesn't feel like I'm skipping something. Yeah, you're skipping you becoming better, building a better relationship with you. And it starts by changing your mindset. You got any questions? Hit me up in the comments or go click the link in the description.